Okay, welcome back to McNabb Chemistry. Today we're going to have a look at structural isomerism. Okay, so structural isomers are compounds with the same molecular formulae but a different structural form. Okay, there are three types of structural isomerism that we need to know about. They are functional group isomers, chain isomers and position isomers. Easy way to remember: FCP, functional group, chain and position isomers. Okay, and so to make sure that we really do know this, let's have a little look at this summary table. Okay, so there we go. So all of these are structural isomers. So we've got functional group structural isomers, chain structural isomers and position structural isomers. Right, let's go and have a look at functional group isomers then. Basically there are pairs of compounds that have the same molecular formulae but a different structural form. So the first pair are aldehydes and ketones. Okay, the next pair are carboxylic acids and esters. The next pair are alcohols and ethers, and then the final pair are alkenes and cycloalkanes. So functional group isomers, what have we got? We've got A and K, aldehydes and ketones, CE, carboxylic acids and esters, A and E, alcohol and ethers, and alkenes and cycloalkanes. Okay, we'll have a look at those again in a minute. Okay, chain isomers then. What we do with the chain isomer, we just basically change the chain length and maybe have branches coming off it. So here I've got methethproputane. Okay, it's got 4 carbons and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hydrogens. So C4H10. Okay, and all the carbons are in a straight chain. Okay, I'm going to change that chain now to make a chain isomer. My chain isomer of butane would be methylpropane. Again, molecular formulae C4H10. Okay, but you can see there it's got a different structure. So these two have the same molecular formulae but a different structural form. Okay, position isomerism here. Position isomerism. So I've got my straight chain and I've got my functional group. So all I'm going to do there is I'm going to move my functional group. I'm going to change the position of the functional group. Okay, so here I have 1 chlorobutane and here I have 2 chlorobutane. These two have the same molecular formulae but they have a different structural form. Okay, let's have a look at our functional group isomers now in a little bit more detail. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so our first pair of functional group isomers were aldehydes and ketones. Okay, so here we have methethproput, we have butanal with the molecular formulae C4H8O. That is a functional group isomer to methethprobutanone. Okay, molecular formulae again C4H8O, but it's got a different functional group. Okay, so those two are functional group isomers. Okay, our second pair of functional group isomers are carboxylic acids and esters. Okay, so here I have butanoic acid, methethproput. Remember to count away from your functional group, so that's number 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, butanoic acid. Okay, molecular formulae C4H8O2. Okay, and that is a functional group isomer to ethyl ethanoate. Okay, again, molecular formula of that is C4H8O2. The only difference between these two being their functional groups and the type of molecule they are. Okay, our next pair of functional group isomers are alcohols and ethers. Okay, we don't strictly need to know what an ether is, but it's useful to know it and just to recognise them. Okay, right, so alcohols, ethanol, molecular formulae C2H6O. Ethanol is a functional group isomer to methoxymethane. This is an ether, methoxymethane. C2H1234560. Okay, and then finally, our final pair of functional group isomers are alkenes and cycloalkanes. Okay, so if I take pent-1-ene, methethproput pent, pent-1-ene. Okay, my double bond is at this end of the molecule, so that makes that carbon number 1. Meth-eth-pro-but-pent, pent-1-ene. Molecular formulae: C5H10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. C5H10, that is a functional group isomer to cyclopentane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's pentane, that's a ring, so it's cyclopentane. Okay, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hydrogens, so C5H10. So these two have the same molecular formula, but a different structural form. Okay, because they are different types of compound, they have different functional groups. Okay, so there we go, that's structural isomerism. So let's just quickly go back to our summary. Very, very important summary here. Remember, structural isomers are compounds that have the same molecular formulae but a different structural form. Okay, and we've got 3 types of structural isomer. We've got functional group isomers, chain isomers, and position isomers. Okay, I hope that's been helpful. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the bell notification to stay updated.